Okay, so while I'm in the flow of doing videos, because I just did one to my group, which I might upload on YouTube, someone came to me asking for advice on an orthorexic guy that they're trying to work through the psychology of things, but he pretty much just asked for like physical advice in regards to training and stuff. But when it comes to that, it is so individualized that it's hard for me to give any black and white answer or any personalized response without knowing more about this guy. But something that I can speak about now that could help anyone else that you know, or if you have a client like that, or if you are pretty much in the mentality of annihilate and you don't have that stimulate, don't annihilate, you need rest days. It's not all about beast mode. It's not all about no days off. Like, you need to rest, you need least mode, otherwise you're really never going to progress. And trust me, I was there and it was not a nice place. It really wasn't. And every single time I reflect on the journey that I've made, not only physically but mentally, since starting the gym, I really just can't believe it. Because like, I knew everything. Like, I knew what I needed to do. I knew everything that I needed to give clients. I knew the science behind it all. I was in uni. I was like 3 years into uni when I started training. So I knew it. Like, I knew what I should have been doing, but I didn't do what I knew. I did what my ego wanted me to do, and not what I should have been doing and what I was preaching to clients to do. And mind you, this was 5 years ago. Like, 5 years ago, I've been building my business. And I guess the biggest thing, no matter what, is to really focus on the mindset and realize that it's not about the food. It's not about how they feel of their bodies, but it's about... There was another one that never felt good enough because of something that happened with their parents. And then there was another one that was brought up in a pretty poor household, and food is like a luxury to them, so they love just eating bread loaves and anything they get hands on. They just love eating it because to them that's what food is to them. But then you see the other side of the scale, where probably it was like a need to get attention, or because their partner was really, like, it might be an overweight lady who has a small framed partner and they didn't want to be the big one in the relationship. They didn't want to be the macho, big built, whatever lady in the relationship. Like, you need to dig deeper and find out what has led them to the physique they have now, because it's their behaviors, their past lifestyle. All of that is what has shaped the person they are today, the body they have today. So I'm actually writing past the environments, all that stuff that shaped the person you are today, and it's not going to take 8 weeks, 12 weeks to undo it. It's constant work, because it takes habits, new habits, to break old habits. I wrote that in my food post on my Facebook and on my business Instagram page. I guess a really important thing to also mention is that if you, like, for people that are going through this, the most important thing that you can really help onto them is rest days. Because I could assure you, a lot of them are with the go hard, go home mentality, no days off. They need to train to look a certain way. They need to make sure that they're eating only, like, low calorie, high volume foods, only veggies, only eggs, only, like, they're pretty much eating like a bro, but they aren't eating to meet their training needs. They're continually training, and they have the mindset that they need to train a certain way to keep a certain body, because what they've now developed over these years through their actions and the decisions is that all of that has now formed and created the person they are today. If that makes sense. Like, that's now their identity. It's who they see themselves as, and they don't know themselves as anything other. So now they feel like they need to withhold their identity, withhold their image, because otherwise who are they going to be? So you need to try and work through and create a new identity, try and get them to work towards something that is bigger than where they are at. Get them to figure out, like, they need to know why. They need to have a purpose. They need to have this identity that's so strong that it lulls them and pulls them, instead of pushing away from the person they are, because obviously that person's working for them. Otherwise they'd be doing more to change it. They need something to pull them. Hope that helps.